Hi, my name is Josh Jones, and I'm on the solution engineering team at Sigma. Today, I'm going to be walking you through a data application that utilizes LLMs or AI within the data application to enhance commercial real estate broker efficiency. The specific example that I'm going to be walking through is how a commercial real estate broker can go into one centralized platform, Sigma in this case, instead of having to go through to CRMs, property management systems, other reporting solutions to essentially run and do their job efficiently. Now, as I take the persona of a broker that's coming into Sigma to do my job, I am then presented with some of the highest propensity deals to close relatively soon. Now, I, as the broker, want to make use of AI to more quickly write emails. In this case, this property, Hildebrooks Apartments within San Francisco, California, the list price is about $9 million. I think we might be able to get some more. So the last touch point was back in September. Oof, probably not doing a great job with that. So let's go ahead and start to draft some counteroffers. I'm going to go ahead and click into this button on this card. We'll go ahead and pop open a modal. And from here, we can see our property name as well as all of the offers that we have on this particular property. Now, all of these offers are relatively new. We can see both the cash that is associated with each offer as well as the offer value as a whole. Now, despite our offer value being highest here, cash means the most to me. So I think I'm actually going to take the hit, go for this value down here. Now, I'll go ahead and click Draft Counter. I'll go ahead and write the email. And one of the benefits as well as this runs is that we are utilizing the AI directly within the warehouse. So data never actually leaves your warehouse in this case, and you're able to take advantage of the large scale of data and all of the modeling that you've already done within your investment in the cloud data warehouse. Now, as this has run, I now see I have my subject line. This is addressed to myself. In this case, I'm taking the persona of Sam Brown, the broker at AI Real Estate. And we can see as the representative for AI Real Estate, we've received the offer of $8.5 million. And this is the property name. After careful consideration, we would like to counter your offer with a price of $9,025,000, which we know we can get from some of those other offers, which is actually a 5% increase from that initial offer. Now, it's as simple as essentially copying this and then pasting this directly into our email, ensuring that we have, the correct mail to address, and then we're good to go. Now, what are the actual inner workings of how you get something like this set up? I'll come over to our Vortex function page, and I'll give you kind of a high-level overview of how this ultimately gets created. So I have it largely in tabular format here. Obviously, Sigma has an extensive suite of elements such that you can curate experiences for your end users and allow them to really run their job in a comfortable and familiar manner. In this case, I think it'll be a little bit easier to track because we're looking at it through tables. So first, I want to decide which property I want to look at. On the previous screen, we were doing that through those cards and selecting one of the buttons directly on one of those property cards. In this case, I can make it a little bit simpler and just click directly into the table. The functionality essentially stays the same. So in this case, I have Hildebrook Apartments chosen. Let's go ahead and switch that over to Gardena Warehouse. I click there. We're going to filter or pass this into the filter rather. This filter will then filter down our offers. So now this offers table is looking at all of our offers on the Gardena Warehouse property. Once again, we can see our cash as well as our offers. And then once again, we have another on table action set up, such that I can click the draft counter button, and that is going to input our offer value here. I'll go ahead and click on one of these values. Let's see which one's the largest. Looks like this is our largest offer value, so I'll click here, draft counter. We will then paste, or rather copy over that offer value into this parameter, and you'll notice that we started to run a function here. So I'll go ahead and open up our panel to show you that this is just a table. where we have one column and we're calling this function sales complete SF. So this is a Vortex complete function within Snowflake where we're prompting it to say, please use the context to write a succinct 3 to 4 sentences in total email, making a counteroffer on the property for my client who is selling the property. The offer they proposed is, and we're going to go ahead and pass that in from the control down here, counter their offer with a number at least 5 to 10% higher. Please use all bits of information fed into this prompt and format this as a very professional email. You can sign it off with this contact information where we have the specific broker. This way, if you built this to be scalable for a bunch of different brokers, depending on who is ultimately logging in and viewing this report, this workflow, this dashboard, then this will get passed in for them. And then make sure to list the name, then title, and then the email to sign off the email. The broker works for AI real estate. We can pass in some of the other context that's ultimately going to help us draft this email. Now, ultimately, what we've done is used a few controls once we've added in a few other UI elements to make this a little more tailored and buttoned up. We've been able to drastically improve the efficiency of a broker having to take the time to find all of this information and draft that email manually, and instead had an LLM do that directly within your cloud data warehouse. So not only is this leveraging all of the investment that you've already made, this is entirely scalable. You can also instantly leverage any of the best models directly from the warehouse. And this allows you to build those custom workflows that typical point solutions might be charging, an arm and a leg for, and ultimately holding you to some rigid workflows that don't typically work very well for your specific use cases. On top of that, everything is connected live to your data, and all of the warehouse security that you've set up, we can inherit. Now, I hope this helps you understand how you can utilize AI directly within Sigma and your warehouse to optimize your business processes. If you want to go ahead and try this out, we've got free trials on our website, as well as some hands-on labs and things that you can do and attend virtually. Awesome. Looking forward to seeing everybody take advantage of this. Have a good one. Thank you.